All right. Well, hello, everyone. Thank you all for showing up. That's the most important part. That's what they said in school, anyway. Showing up, that's the first step. Anyway, who cares if you stick around? But before we begin, I'm feeling compelled to say a few things. I guess to repeat myself, to say one more time for anyone who's new here, any new subscribers, or any straggling travelers who, by no other reason besides happenstance, clicked on this video. Just pure luck, pure coincidence. Or is everything destined? Is determinism what's really going on instead of free will? I don't know, but that's not a conversation for right now. The point is, to all of you guys who may not understand, that this channel, my content, it's not that of your conventional YouTuber. This isn't your typical conventional content. I produce extremely long, extremely improvised rants with my own sense of morbidly, deplorably cringe humor. Do I expect people to watch an entire 25-minute to 50-minute long video? Well, fuck it, no, of course not. Do I expect to piss people off with my crude, rude, alpha dude behavior? Yeah, I do. Even if they, even if they don't get it, I don't care. Do I expect anyone to understand my content, or everyone to understand my content, or vibe with my style? Fuck no. But the question, the most important question that you should all be asking me is, do I give a fuck? And the answer is no, not in the slightest. You see, once YouTube permanently banned me from the partnership program and all affiliated channels of mine from the partnership program, once they completely fucking castrated me from the monetization program, I ran out of all fucks to give. Yeah, actually, I threw the whole bag out the window when I was driving down the freeway. Even got pulled over for it, but the cop, he didn't care because they were just, no fucks to give anyway, so he didn't give a fuck, and it was all good. But I guess... Long story short, I no longer create content with structure or cohesiveness. You see what I'm saying? I let my mind, my thoughts, and my mouth run wild, and then I capture them and upload them in video format to the internet for all to see. I always get to the news eventually, so just know that about my channel. I eventually do get to the news. My videos are not clickbait. I don't rant for 20 minutes, Well, no, I do rant for 20 minutes just because, but that's not the point. I eventually get to the news, okay? This is well, to put is, I guess, bluntly as possible, this is DarthNews. So the Darth always comes before the news. It's only polite. Now, for the remainder of this video, we're going to get right into the actual news, covering multiple articles on Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Now, this video, ironically, is audio only, so just sit back, relax, pull down your pants, and bust out the popcorn, because it's time to ramp up the quality to the motherfucking point content covering Johnny News for all of you fabulous Depp heads out there. This video is for you. I'm here to show you that I do have a serious side, and I can report the news when it needs to be reported instead of just dicking around. So for those of you who enjoy me dicking around, there's plenty of videos for you to dick off and dick around. There's plenty of that kind of content, but there is also quality content to be found in the factual part of this channel, which is the news part, the facts. So let's get into today's facts. All right, I believe we wasted enough time, so let's go ahead and spread those cheeks and deep dive into this article. The article is from Deadline. They say Johnny Depp suffers big loss in $100 million defamation battle with Amber Heard as trial looms. They say less than 1 month before the long-delayed trial in Johnny Depp's multi-million-dollar defamation lawsuit against Amber Heard is set to start, the former Pirates of the Caribbean star took a hit on Thursday in his efforts to hobble his ex-wife's defense in $100 million countersuit. In a shortish hearing, Virginia Judge Penny Azcarate ruled against Depp's summary judgment motion and said that the Aquaman star can in fact utilize the state's anti-SLAPP statute in the matter. While today's outcome doesn't grant Heard immunity for what she wrote in a 2018 Washington Post op-ed that kicked off this entire brawl between the former spouses and the Rum Diary co-stars, it does mean that her attorneys can argue that Heard is deserving of such immunity in front of the jury, which the jury obviously is going to laugh in her face. I don't care where you find the jury. I don't care who picks the jury. They're going to see right through her anyway, and that undercuts a large swath of Depp's legal strategy going into the trial that is scheduled to start on April 11th. Now, I understand there's a lot of legal scholars looking into this case and trying to, give their opinions and their predictions, but I don't think anybody actually knows what Johnny Depp's legal strategy going into the trial is going to be. I think that's between him and his attorneys only. So when he gets to court, he can drop some fucking bombs. Alright, so part of the irony is that today's ruling not only empowers Amber Heard's defense and her countersuit claiming defamation from Depp and his representatives, but that the litigious Depp sued Amber Heard and the Jeff Bezos-owned Post in Virginia because of the state's relatively light-handed anti-SLAPP law. In no small part because of the $50 million suit Depp launched in March 2019, the state strengthened that law. Now Virginia's anti-SLAPP measure ensures immunity from civil liability for statements about matters of public concern that would be protected under the First Amendment. Now, I'm not a lawyer and I don't know shit about the law, but if I'm not mistaken, Amber Heard signed a contract when she was getting divorced and receiving $7 million that she would not speak about Johnny Depp. Now, the fact that she didn't mention his name, I guess, would be the only fucking just pathetic loophole that they could use. But a jury has to see, like, that this is just fucking bullshit, man. Like, they're going to see that she... You know what? Well, fuck it. Let's keep going. They say the Washington Post has long been removed as the defendant in this case, but unlike a past attempt by Depp to slip out of Heard's 2020 countersuit, as Karate on Thursday said that Amber Heard's Post piece about domestic violence does rise to the level of an issue of public concern. That it definitely does. It is an issue of public concern because we're here right now because of this. Because she did that. They say this is that is vital for the actress as it refrains from the legal dispute. Blah, blah, blah. Depp's team has pushed to the point that the defamation is of a private nature and therefore not covered by the anti-SLAPP law. SLAPP is an acronym for Strategic Lawsuit Against Public Participation. It should be noted that Amber Heard's op-ed never actually mentions Depp by name, and of course, coming out of a 2016 split that involved a restraining order, a $7 million payout, and more, Johnny Depp has insisted that the article implicates him, claiming that, quote, Miss Heard is not a victim of domestic abuse, she is a perpetrator, end quote. Depp's spring 2019 suit even alleged that the op-ed cost him a lucrative role in a potential relaunching of the Pirates franchise by Disney. It's not alleged that it did cost him. It cost him that franchise and Fantastic Beasts. And anything else that they may have been planning with him that we don't even know about. Let's finish this article here. Both Depp and Amber Heard have weathered ups and downs in the matter. Heard failed in her moves to get the suit moved to California and dismissed before the countersuing Depp in September 2020. After losing his UK libel suit against the Rupert Murdoch's The Sun tabloid in November 2020, after calling him a, quote, wife beater, an appeal was denied in March 2021, and Depp came up short in January 2021 in his desire to see Heard's big bucks countersuit tossed out. So it looks like now the real show is about to begin. And I can't wait to be there, baby. I can't wait to fucking be there again. Oh, god damn. I'm so thankful for all of you who helped me, who contributed to my GoFundMe. And the GoFundMe is still up, so if you want to contribute and you haven't, please feel free to do so. But we are officially going. I've already made reservations for Airbnb, and I can't believe we're doing it, so this is going to be super exciting. Anyway, let's move on to another article here. So we are being dragged back over here to the clickbait site Radar Online. Their title reads, Johnny Depp to probe whether Amber Heard's baby daddy is Elon Musk in the $50 million trial. Oh man, if this is even remotely true. God. Woo! Mwah, it's a spicy meatball. Johnny Depp is planning to use his upcoming trial with his ex Amber Heard to question whether Elon Musk fathered her child. Now, according to OK, sources connected to the case reveal that the Pirates of the Caribbean star will inquire about the baby Heard welcomed via surrogate in 2021. Depp is suing Amber Heard over a 2019 blah blah blah, we already know all that shit. Despite not being identified, he claims the article violated a non-disclosure agreement, which it did, and we already know all that. Recently, something like that. The tech billionaire Elon Musk and disgraced actor are not scheduled to be in court, but will testify via video conference. Amber Heard does not plan on questioning Bettany, but will be introducing an infamous text combo with Depp into evidence. Oh, the one where he says he's gonna fucking, drown her, burn her, and fuck her dead corpse. That famous text. That hilarious, fucking morbid, dark humor. Anyway, Bettany and Depp exchanged graphic text in which they talked about burning and drowning Amber Heard, blah, blah, blah. We know that, like I just said. A source told OK that Depp and his legal team will have no issue probing whether or not Musk's testimony in support of Amber Heard is skewed, and if it is, why. That's exactly what I was saying earlier in my previous video about this, about these celebrities being called in as witnesses. It's obvious that Elon Musk or anybody, I'm not saying that Elon Musk is a liar or he's a piece of shit. I mean, he is kind of a piece of shit, but he's also doing a lot of good for the world. But you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter who you are. If you're going to give a testimony via web chat, webcam, it's easy for whatever you're going to say to be scripted, to be rehearsed, to be anything but the truth. And I really hope that DEPPS legal team is going to probe Musk and make sure that his testimony is of sound mind and is of truth. The article reads, Depp and his lawyers know full well that the Hollywood rumor mill has been in overdrive with claims that Musk and Amber Heard's test tube baby daddy, whether liked it or not, the source added. Hold on, I need to reread that. Okay, I mean, well, yeah, that, I mean, maybe Elon is the daddy. I don't know. I feel like he's probably not. I think he's a little bit too smart for that. I don't fucking know, but they say in a court of law, and with the truth at the center of this case, such a subject cannot and will not be off limits. It could force Elon and Amber to confess who really is the dad of the little girl. Now that is the kind of fucking gold I'm looking for in this trial. When I'm there, when I'm on the ground and I'm getting this news as it comes, that's the kind of shit I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that kind of fucking gold. Like that is fucking that's content. I want to hear what both of them have to say. I want to know who is Amber's baby. I mean, I know it doesn't really matter, but I guess in the case it does. In this case, it does. This legal case, it matters. It matters because it'll reveal how much of a liar she is. And I think the world needs to, I guess, once more be convinced that she's a lying bitch. I mean, not that she lied about who's the baby daddy, but the fact that she's keeping it under wraps means that it's probably somebody important. Like maybe Elon. I don't know. Let's go on. So Amber Heard revealed her baby via Instagram in July of 2021 and shared a photo with her and the child in her stomach. All right, so in Amber Heard's Instagram post, she captioned, 4 years ago, I decided I wanted to have a child. I wanted to do it on my own terms. I now appreciate how radical it is for us women to think about one of the most fundamental parts of our destinies in this way. Wait, did she just say us women and fundamental parts, as in giving birth, like a birthing person? Did she admit that there's such thing as women and men? She goes on to say, I hope we arrive at the point in which it is normalized to not want a ring in order to have a crib, she wrote. Now, that's the part I have to disagree. If you have an oopsie out of wedlock, that's just shit luck, You should have been a little bit more careful, I guess. But no, I'm not about abortion, man. Like some circumstances, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, look, if you want to have an abortion, you do your thing. I would never tell you not to. I would just let you know that I think it's fucked up. You can do it, I just think that's fucked up. But and you're kind of an evil human being if you don't have any other reason besides your own selfishness to abort a living, viable human being. That's not the conversation. The conversation is she thinks it should be normalized to not be married, to have a baby. Yeah, well, you know what's not normal? Having a test tube baby. Like, look, what's not normal is dating Johnny Depp, marrying him, stealing his life, his money, his reputation, bouncing out, lying to the world, dating some fucking psycho lesbian who can't even stand you and breaks up with you, and then you get a test tube baby in the midst of all this, and it's like, well, you weren't pregnant, and all of a sudden you have a fucking baby in your arms, and it's like, that's not normal. None of this is normal. Nothing you do, Amber, is normal. All right? It's just not. Oh my God. Honestly, I can't believe how much work she's been getting the last couple years throughout all this shit. It's like, I wonder, like, why more outlets don't, defend Johnny and just, trash Amber for the piece of garbage that she is. But I guess it's because, like, Amber's just really, at the end of the day, she's so irrelevant and just such, like, a non-thing that the important outlets, the real news outlets, quote-unquote real news, they're not even going to talk about her or Johnny Depp because, I mean, it's just not news. She's not news. And you have all these phony, shilling, mainstream left-wing outlets that just prop Amber up for no other reason than just to prop her up. They don't even report news. They just like, oh my god, she like got into a screaming match with a priest when she was filming a movie. Well, oh, what you mean like when she was filming a scene? Was she acting? That's not important. It doesn't matter. Just the headline is she was yelling at a priest on her new movie in the middle of a huge $50 million defamation suit. That's the headline. Okay, it doesn't matter if they were acting or not. They were yelling at each other, so as far as I'm concerned, they were mad. They were really mad at each other. Anyway, guys, that's all I got to say right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Seriously, you are all just near and dear to my heart. I don't know what I would do without you. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be making more videos. I would have just quit and just, you know, opened my laptop and just jerked off until, you know, I had a heart attack or my dick fell off, and then I would, you know, find a way to. Sleeping pills probably be the easiest way to go. But my point is, thankfully you're here. Thankfully you enjoy the content, and if you don't, leave a dislike. I don't give a fuck. I don't like you either. So we're all square there. Yeah, so like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, and as always, don't you dare forget to pull out. That is POO. And please remember, this channel is demonetized, so if you want to consider supporting me financially in any way, shape, or form, as little as $1 a month, or just a one-time donation of $1, you can go to my CashApp, my Patreon, my merch store, or my GoFundMe, and it helps support my trip to Virginia, because I'm going to need all of just like the flexibility that I can get. I want to be comfortable when I travel, and unfortunately I don't make money doing this. So yeah, so to all of you assholes who are like, wait, is this like your main source of income? Like, this guy's a fucking douchebag. Like, how? No shit, you're fucking broke and sad and depressed because like, how can you make money? How do you make money? Motherfucker, I'm 32 years old in a couple days, okay? I'm an adult. I know how to make money. I'm not an idiot. I'm self-sufficient, okay? I'm independent. But I put all of my free time, and when I mean all my free time, I mean like every fucking minute of my free time. If I'm not, I don't know, watching a movie, I'm doing this. I'm putting all of my free time into this channel to give you free content for free. And I'm doing it for free. So this whole thing is for free. So I don't want to hear people going like, oh my god, like you should get a real job. Like, motherfucker, I have a real job, but like what I do for money, like on a monthly, weekly basis, truly is none of your concern. It has nothing to do with this channel. That is a separate non-issue. So if you got a problem with my fucking channel, then you can just piece the fuck out. I don't care. I don't care about you. I don't care about your opinions. I don't care if you don't think I'm funny. I don't care if you don't get me. I don't care if you don't like the way I deliver my content. You can eat my balls and lick my asshole, because I love getting my asshole licked. It's like my favorite. No, I'm being serious, Applejack. I mean, if you want, you can, yeah. All right, well, let me end the. Okay, hold on. Let me end the video, and then you can lick my asshole. All right, guys, I gotta go. Duty calls.
Did previously, you and I on my podcast said I'm not a fan of my work. I'm not a fan of what I do. I'm my harshest critic. Yeah. So anytime anybody says something bad about me, I'm like, listen, I said way worse about myself. I don't like anything I do. I'm ruthlessly introspective, and I will continue to be that way, because that's the only way you can be good as a comedian. There's no other way. You can't just think you're awesome and just go out there. You have to be like picking apart everything you do. But there's a balance to that too, because you have to have enough confidence to go out there and perform.
And do it, yeah.
You can't think, oh my God, I suck. I know what I'm doing, but I know what I'm doing because I put in all that work. And one of the reasons why I put in all that work is I don't like the end result most of the time. So I need to work at it all the time.
I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? Used to think about suicide. Now I got suicide doors on my truck. Pull a valet. Make all the bitches say what up.